So here we've got a System 6A board, but it's set up for a Gorgar. Went through, replaced all .156 headers here on the board. So all the round pin headers have been pulled and square pin headers installed in place of those. Replaced the 100 UF filter capacitor here. Replaced the sockets for the 6808, the 3 game rooms, and also the 6810. And then we pulled the 5101 and placed that into a socket, as well as added a coin cell here. But if you're wanting to add NVRAM, there is a socket here for the 5101 now. So you just pull this chip out and put the NVRAM in there. Replace the crystal here as well, and both male and female 40 pin interconnects have been replaced, as well as on the driver board all .156 headers have been replaced. So all the round pin headers have been pulled and square pin headers replaced there. The switch matrix, it's not much of a thing here for system 3 through 6, but if this driver board's ever put into a system 7, I went ahead and put 0 ohm jumpers here in place, as well as added a blinking indicator here. We did have a faint LED here for solenoid 3, so I went ahead and replaced that. That kind of tells me that this transistor is on its way out. I'm not sure if that would actually truly activate in game, but obviously if you've got a leaking transistor, it's best just to replace it. And then I've also replaced the filter capacitor here coming into the driver board. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing powered up here. And I don't have a battery installed, so we'll have to do the power cycle. So we got high score to date, last game played, as well as lamp matrix, and the coin lockout coil is the only one that's lit. And we'll go into test. So cycle through all the digits here on the display, and those are all working correctly. Into all lamps, those are all working. And moving over into the solenoids. So the flipper ground enable comes on, and it'll cycle through all 16 of the standard solenoids, and coin lockout goes out, and into the special solenoids, which are computer driven as well as switch controlled. And there are all the switches, or I'm sorry, all the coils, and into the switches. So we're just going to go through diagonally through the switch matrix, testing both rows and columns. I said this I think in the last video, but I need to repin my connectors here on my switch 44. But I need to repin my connectors here on my switch matrix tester. It's just something I made up here, but as you can see, I've got a wire coming out of the connector there. But again, we'll go through testing both rows and columns, and that one's not making a good connection again. And then last switch is switch 44 there on Gorgar. So that is all the tests there, and go ahead and get that rebooted, but everything is 100% good to go. I left the resistors here on the board. These may look a little bit toasty, but the thing is, these things actually have quite a bit of life left in them, so there's no sense in replacing perfectly good components that obviously aren't going to fail for quite some time. I mean, you'd have to put, I'm not even going to put a time on it, but quite a bit of hours here on the game before these things even start becoming an issue. because you can go through and test them. They're all 27 ohms, and you know, the lamp matrix is perfect there. But I went through and, you know, obviously addressed all the essentials here. The 40-pin interconnect, both male and female, being, you know, one of the most important, and then along with all the headers as well. So, but thank you so much.